Taz, I asked Deuce a little bit about the press. So you guys are starting to crank that up a little bit. Do you like, a full court press? Is it something you've done in the past, and do you think you're good at it?
Yeah, we had a press all 4 years of high school. Like every year in high school, we pressed, and we pressed every game, every second. Didn't matter who the team played or how much it was up by. So I kind of lived in the press for a good 4 years of my life, and then I guess it can translate and transfer into now. So it was, especially with our athleticism, I think we can really speed people up and get people going to doing things that they don't want to do, and they also get easy buckets in transition and fast break points, and that'll get us going as well. With the no fans and stuff, we got to create our own energy. And having fast break points, getting a steal, getting a lob dunk, getting another steal, getting a dunk, that definitely brings our own energy, and that controls the game. So I think the press would be good for us, even though, like I said, we're not press Virginia by any means. They had different players, but I feel like we can incorporate that press every now and then to speed people up and, get them to do things that we want them to do.
Go ahead, Justin.
Taz, you obviously went through, the Big 12 season last year. What were your impressions of Big 12 play? What things, do you remember? What things, did you like or not like about the Big 12 play?
I mean, during Big 12 plays where I really started to transition from not having that many minutes to now starting to get, moderate minutes, double-digit figure minutes consistently, especially after that Baylor game. We lost. That Baylor game really gave me confidence in a way to know that I can now play at this type of level and I can play at a high level. Then right after that Baylor game at home, or at their place away, it just turned up for me. It's just everything just felt comfortable, and I started feeling like I belonged, and that at Baylor game was definitely a memorable moment for me. And then Baylor at home, I can't forget that one. That's probably the craziest game I've ever been a part in. The ground was shaking, and it was a fun atmosphere. And those two games I definitely remember. And all I know is it can continue. Our conference play is going to start real soon, and it's time to get back to business.
Joe Mercado.
Taz, you've had a couple games now at the Coliseum with no fans. Do you miss the fans more when you guys are playing well and on a run and doing good things and they're not there to appreciate it, or when you guys are struggling and you could really use a lift?
Oh, no, the fans, not having fans here definitely, makes us have to create more of that atmosphere ourselves. It's just with fans, especially with our fans, y'all know how our fans are. They're very interactive, very crazy. They yell for you. They just want you to do good overall. So not having fans is definitely a big hit, but not having fans is not really a big issue basketball-wise, because you used to just not having fans. When you're in a high school and you don't really have that many fans and that many people going to games, and me in junior college, I didn't have that many fans anyway, so I'm just kind of used to not playing with that many fans, but having fans there definitely helps a lot, and I definitely miss the fans. I wish I could be here.
We'll go to Kevin Kinder.
As you know, we're shooting really well from three-point range. You're also shooting well in the mid-range and taking the ball to the basket. I know you can work on your shooting in the off-season, just your jumpers, your step-ins, things like that. How do you work on mid-range? How do you work on taking the ball to the basket and scoring against contact?
The thing I did the most this summer was those two things, was working on mid-range and working on getting to the basket more, because I know those are things that I have in my game that people didn't see last year from me. So getting to the mid-range is easy to work on. Just do the same things I did, spot up stuff and just pump fakes, getting into off-the-dribble moves, and being real creative, not really being like a robot, not just pump fake, one dribble pull-ups, and like do pump fakes, step backs, and pump fake between legs, finish at the rim, and that really helps, build confidence towards when you really do play games. And that's what I really worked on this offseason, and I'm gonna continue to work on them too, because those are things I can fully, I can incorporate more into my game, even though I've been doing that recently and lately. But those two things were definitely things I worked on in the offseason, just being consistent with it as well, just not taking days off that and just keep going at it every day. And I feel like that definitely helped.
Okay, and we'll finish up with Greg Hunter.
All right, I'll admit this is a silly question. Do you look at the cardboard cutouts in the stands, and do you have a favorite?
My favorite one, I think it's a dog somewhere around here. It's right there behind our bench. I caught myself staring at the dog when we played, I think, North Texas, and I just turned to my left. I seen a cardboard cutout of a dog. Yeah, it's definitely interesting though, because I didn't really expect this, but I guess it gives like a whole new look, and this gives a little bit of scenery in the place. So yeah, I like the idea. I hope every college and every team has this type of idea if they're not having fans as well.